You nervous about your? It's been a while since you played a meaningful game.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I think being a player at KU and starting your first game, obviously there's gonna be some nerves. I think I've done my best to prepare though. There's some things I need to work on still, but I think that put my best foot forward going into this game, and if I give all my effort, I think whatever happens, I'll live with it. But it's definitely gonna be a learning experience in the beginning. I think for me to get my feet wet, but I do believe I have a lot of things to offer.
Is there very much of what you retained, I guess, from your few games at Arizona State that stuck with you? Not necessarily X's and O's or fundamentals or any of that stuff, but just the experience of being out there at this level, the major college level?
Yeah, my first games at Arizona State were a struggle too. I think I kind of feel like I'm still a freshman as far as playing goes. Definitely just not getting too high, not getting too low. I don't want if I don't play well this first game, if I do play great, I want to just make sure that I keep my head level and always do my best. I always feel like when I first got to Arizona State, the first two games I didn't play well at all, and I was really down on myself, like, oh, I can't do it. And then one game I just kind of clicked. So I know it's not going to be easy at first, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but I know that if I keep pushing forward, I'm going to do great things.
And what are a few of the things you think you can contribute right away?
Defense, rebounding, shooting, getting out on the break for sure, making plays, sprinting out ahead of everybody, hitting open shots, not letting my man catch the ball, things like that.
When you've been on the bench and watching games, are there segments that you watch and you think, man, I wish I could have been in, maybe I could have helped out in a situation or two?
Yeah, I feel like there's times in the games where we don't have a lot of guys, so I feel like guys get really tired and aren't able to put as much pressure on their man or pressure on the ball, or maybe get out, sprint out ahead, put pressure on the defense. I feel like if I was in there, I could do a lot of those little things. And sometimes guys get tired, miss some shots. I think I'm definitely gonna be able to come in and take some of the slack off Devontae and those guys just by helping do the little things.
It might be because the last two games were losses, but I know you're aware of what's going on social media and message boards and stuff like that. You're kind of like a savior right now. People are ready for the Sam Cunliffe era.
Yeah.
What's it been like to experience that? I mean, I know you've seen it. You maybe don't follow it, every one of them, but
Right.
there's a lot of that out there right now.
I actually deleted my Twitter app for a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Because I was getting a lot of stuff from my previous school and here, positive mainly from here. But I just kind of want to block all that out. But I've heard a lot. My mom's been telling me about it and stuff like that. So I think it's cool. I think I have the fans behind me, and it's always good when you got that. Want some change, but I think we have a great team already. I think I'm just gonna add a lot to it. But I think we're gonna start getting it going in the right direction.
Who do you go up against in practice?
Well, now I'm playing with the blue team, one of the starters. But every day before that, I would try my best to make sure I went against Gerald, for sure. That was my go-to.
And what is that challenge?
You can't. I mean, when you go against Gerald in practice, you can't really take any plays off because we're kind of like the same, fast, quick, and jump, and he also knows basically everything about I feel like he's a more experienced me, so I feel like I'm going against myself in 4 months, 5 months, a year, and he's always even when we're on the opposite team, he's been helping me, talking to me. Even if I'm guarding him, like, hey, when you're on offense, make sure you do this when it's your turn, and just going against somebody who competes every play. Even though he's trying to help me, he's still trying to kill me. So it's been good for me for sure.
Sam, you mentioned defense and rebounding. Obviously, that's how you get on the court with coach.
Oh yeah.
Can you talk specifically about maybe how you've improved in both of those two areas since you've been at Kansas?
Yeah, I was probably like the worst defender when I got here, and probably one of the worst rebounders. Not because I didn't have the ability to, I just never really tried and never really was forced to put the effort into it. I think I've improved probably one of the better ones here just because I'm super athletic and strong and can be in multiple places at the same time, making sure I'm bluffing at the ball and I still got my man and things like that. I think that it's kind of like running offense. You just got to know where to be, and it makes it simpler. So I think just being on the court, I'll be able to create a lot of havoc because I can mess up. Maybe I mess up getting out to the passing lane, but then I can get back to my man and kind of put pressure everywhere. So it's gonna be that's what I'm most excited about, honestly, is just being able to get out there and create pressure on offense for the team.
How different is your mood gonna be on Saturday when it's actual game day as opposed to you just going through shoot around and, you know, stay loose?
Yeah. I don't know actually, but I know I am super excited. I normally get like, when we got a game, I'm normally just like, alright, I'm just gonna sit there and chill, but I'm actually like kinda getting, you know, when you play, you get this like adrenaline rush, you know, you adds a different level, so I actually don't know what I'm like in a game. I haven't played a game for a year, so I don't know what my body's gonna be like, how much more athletic, springy, and ready I'm gonna be, so that's what I'm really excited for. I feel like I put in a lot of work in the weight room with Hootie and just off the court stuff, making sure my body's right, so I think I'm excited to see a lot about myself and how like I react when I get on the court, you know what I mean? Not like necessarily my mental, but just like how my body feels and like how much more alert I am, so that's what I'm most excited for.
Getting back to defensive rebounding, how soon after you got here did you realize the importance that the coaching staff puts on that here? And do you have an example that kind of sticks out at you that kind of made it click?
Yeah, like the first 10 minutes I was here, I had always, I mean, like in high school when you're like the best player on the team, it's all about you having the ball in your hands, you know, oh, you can shoot it every time, and even in kind of where my previous school I was at, it was kind of more offensively based, but when I got here, I could just, like, I was like, wait, what, you know, like, Coach Townsend has been on me every minute of every single day, making sure I can play defense. It didn't matter if I airballed a shot, missed a shot, they don't care. It's all about making sure your man doesn't score. And so it kind of took me a really long time to figure out, like, how serious they are about it, how important it is. And for like the past couple months, practice really hasn't been about offense for me. It's just been all about making sure I'm playing defense. So sometimes I'll be so tired trying on defense, I'll just swing the ball and never really even shoot it. Trying to get that locked in because I feel like for coach it's easy to play if you can guard the man and rebound the basketball. So that's my main focus, is try to stay on the court.
You wish this was at home, or are you glad it's on the road, or what's your, obviously you can't do anything about it, but what's your vibe on that?
I mean, I kind of want to say I don't really care, but I feel like being on the road might make it a little bit easier. You know what I mean? If it was here, you're gonna be 17,000 people all like, what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? And they're still gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be on TV and just feel a little bit more. But I think, you know, either way, it's gonna be a great experience. I mean, I remember when I came to my visit last year and watched that first game against K-State, and I was like, geez, I get to play in this. You know what I mean? So I think either way, but playing on the road, I've always liked playing on the road. And fun, it's a better challenge.
What do you guys think about Nebraska? They seem to have height and guards.
We haven't gone over scout yet. That happens today. We're gonna do that today. But I think I know a couple guys on their team. They do seem like a more balanced team. Where they got, like you said, guards and height. But I know coach has stuff put in place where we're gonna try to take the bigs away and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what he comes up with.
Is the team, you know, in an urgent mode because you've lost 2 in a row and now you're on the road?
Yeah, I can feel that for sure. We've practiced really hard for the past 2 days, harder than we have recently, because I feel like before he was just trying to save bodies a little bit, make sure guys weren't so tired, but it doesn't seem like he's just trying to make sure we're ready, honestly.
All right.